Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is Monday night. It is September 8th, 2025. It is break night. We have one definitely and potentially anywhere between 3 to 4 more breaks pending. We have a can't lose mini. What's up, Becky? We have a can't lose mini currently up right now to kind of close out our tops basketball, our Leaf Jumbo, our Phoenix, and to get us a lot closer to getting Topps Finest and sorry, not Topps Finest. Topps Finest and the Chrome Hobby filled. So I will pin that to the break. Let's see. We currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots left in the mini. So I will pin that to the comments. And that is now pinned. Oh, nope, that doesn't work. That just shows the chat. I guess that's one way of doing it. I wish there was a way I could make it like pinned to the top, but it doesn't work. So, all right, I'll go back the other way. Yeah, so this one's kind of surprised me. I was actually not. I was debating about doing 1 or 2 of these at a time. I just felt like the value trying to do one wasn't quite there as much. So, all right. So can't lose many. 6 spots left. 22 each. All right. We're just going to put that on the stream. So Can't Lose Mini has 6 spots left, $22 each. SuperFractor Bounty tonight is up to $675. The Panini 101 Bounty is up to $65. I'll just put a post on the main group. All right, put that out there. There's a point where I would probably say that on the mini we're probably close enough that I would run it, but I'm not quite there yet on that. So this break is full, so we can go ahead and get this one running. So we got 22, so $20 for that mini. I was checking some other spots. Leaf, all payments are good on Leaf. And then football, we just need that mini to fill in order to guarantee that one. So I was kind of in the middle of checking that one, but sorry, I'm slightly just a little distracted trying to square up a couple of these. I don't think Tanner's paid for his football yet. Just saw something come through, and I'm just trying to scratch my head on it right now. All right. Did I miss something here? That's what I missed. Andrew just closed the mini. So, okay, we're good to run 4 breaks tonight. Okay, then. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Andrew. All right. All right. We'll be running that mini right after this break. All right. So the mini is now full. So I'm going to update this. So Tops Chrome / Finest has 4 teams left. All other breaks are full. All right. Well, how about them apples? Well, thank you, Andrew, for closing that one out. All right. So let me say, mini is full. Please send in all payments. All right. I will check that in a second. I will double check football. Let's see. Okay. Mr. Tanner. And all right. Some messages to some folks we needed some payments on. I think we are good. All right, so we got 4 teams left in Topps Chrome Finest break. That is, or is it 4 or 3? 1, 2. Oh, sorry, 3 teams left. The Red Sox, the Pirates, and the Padres. All right. 3 teams left. All right. Let's get started. Let's rip some stuff, and then we can go back to doing financials and all that fun stuff afterwards. All right. So, LogoFractors. So, kind of similar to mega boxes. Here we go. There's my Monday Breaks box. We're going to be kind of looking for only 2 packs per box that we really care about. All right. All right. So we're going to get 5 4-card packs of 2025 Topps Chrome with 2 exclusive 5-card logo packs. So we'll do 1 box at a time. I watched a couple of reviews of this. There's our LogoFractor packs. We did this as part of our pack battle last year, and we pulled a Pete Crow Armstrong rookie autograph to 50, which was pretty wild. It was a hell of a pack battle too. It was a good product, good pack battle event. So we'll do all the base packs first. So realistically, here we're looking for buyback products. Let me run down the teams actually real quickly because I didn't announce them. So your teams for this one: Mark Hudson has the O's, the Tigers, and the A's. He got one of the old teams. Sean Stickles got the Red Sox, the Nationals, and the Diamondbacks. Frankie Riffle's got the Pirates, Rockies, and Dodgers. Becky's got the Braves, Phillies, and White Sox. Kathy's got the Cubs, the Rangers, and the Blue Jays. Andrew has the Angels, the Marlins, the Angels, the Astros, the Brewers, the Yankees, and the Guardians. Lynn has the Padres, the Twins, and the Cardinals. Anthony's got the Mets, the Royals, and the Giants. Mark Daly's got the Mariners, the Reds, and the Giants. And the Rays. Sorry. I get tossed and turned about different twisting ways here. All right, here we go. Kicking it off with this is all the base card packs. Hunter Renfroe, Juan Soto. I had you on the tags. We just got started, so you're good. Yeah, I did tag you. I always have to question myself if I tag. Kobe Mayo, rookie. Joe Musgrove. Chris Bassett. Tariq Skubal. Darren Baker. Ryan Mountcastle. Wilson Contreras. Drew Romo, rookie. Kerry Carpenter. David Festa, rookie. Nathan Lowe. Ian Happ. Tyler Locklear. Matt Chapman. Jose. Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Roki Sasaki, who apparently is battling an elbow issue right now, so his stock's a bit down, and Andrew Benintendi. All right, let's do the first set of LogoFractors. That Bears-Viking game, I kind of was expecting it to be a little bit more high scoring. It's been a very low-scoring defensive game. Man, what a hell of a Ravens-Bills game last night. That was something else to be watched. All right, here is your first look at LogoFractors. I've seen a lot of boxes averaging about 3 color, but the autos are coming a lot harder to get. But we'll see what ours got. Julio Rodriguez for the Mariners, LogoFractor. Valente Belzo. We got a throwback. That is for the Brewers, Jackson Churio, going to Andrew. And then we've got for the Orioles, Cade Povich to 199, 103 to 199, and a Kerry Carpenter. Yeah, Bill's game was amazing. I mean, you knew that it had the makings of that comeback for sure. Like, you knew there was a chance it could happen. It just depended on execution. Actually, Derrick Henry cost me. He had the 100. I had a bet on for 175 yards rushing. He had it, and then he had lost a bunch of yards running, and then I lost my bet. I was like, son of a... All right, second pack of the first box. Josh Hader. Spencer Schwallenbach for the A's, rookie. Spencer Horowitz. We got a blue for the Astros. That is a Pedro Leon, 46 of 250, and a Mark Ventos. Not numbered. So we got 2 colored in that one and an insert. That's kind of what I've been seeing. It's like 2 colors and an insert, or 3 colors altogether. They seemed like the autos on this side, they made the checklist really small, so it's hard to hit the autos more out of these, but they made the color more prominent. They are really nice looking cards, though. I will agree with that. I bought a limited supply with the expectation of maybe trying to buy more later on. I kind of wanted to see how breaks and stuff and sales went with them first. Let's get a couple more top loaded out. All right, let's do box number 2. Boy, a lot of people must have hit really well, I imagine. But the bookies were probably not happy with the Bills game. Apparently, in the 106-year history of the NFL, there's never been a game that's ended 41-40. I mean, could you imagine if that game went to overtime? Oof. All right, here's box 2. You mean the Garth? Oh, gosh. Yeah. The amount they charge for watching all of those games, I agree with you, Kathy. It stinks. I mean, it's insane to watch all of them and the radio stations and everything. Like I'm kind of the same way with the Giants. I mean, I know I get to at least watch them twice because they'll play the Commanders, but it's like you just have to like wait because I don't know, $350 or whatever it is for Sunday ticket. It's just really, really, really expensive. It's absurdly high. I mean, I won't give into it because on top of that, then you also have to then be subscribed to YouTube TV, right? So you got to pay because I actually bought Hulu TV because it was cheaper to have Hulu TV because you get Disney Plus and all the and ESPN Plus and all that other stuff. I just it's not worth it to me. All right, here you go. Box 2, Tyler Fitzgerald, Gordon Graceffo, Seiya Suzuki, Hyder Montero, Max Scherzer, Draxon Profar, Brandon Lockridge, Ty France, William Contreras, Nolan Arenado, Carlos Rodriguez, Marco Luciano, Mookie Betts, Aaron Shuck for the Rockies, Andre Jimenez, Christian Campbell, Josh Naylor, Corbin Carroll, Mike Burrows, and Anthony Velope. So the base was just as we expected. Just base. Chrome base, but base. All right. Last 2 packs in this one, and then we'll get to that mini running. We'll do it via duck race. There's a nice looking card right there for the Pirates. Paul Skeens on the LogoFractor. That's a good one. Ben Rice for the Yankees on the rookie LogoFractor. Nice. Bryce Harper for the Phillies. Very nice on the all-etch LogoFractor. And then Dodgers blue. That is a Shohei Ohtani. Number to 250. That's a big banger right there. Going to Frankie Riffle. That one's going to have some buyback credit to it. And a Tyler Fitzgerald for the Giants. That one's got some pop to it. Very nice. Very nice. All these LogoFractors have some value that they seem to come back with. They all seem to carry just a little bit of value more than everything else than any other parallel. Obviously, a numbered one is good, but I think that's probably, I don't know if that's a $60 valued one. I can't remember what 250 LogoFractor would be on a buyback. It doesn't seem like Pete Crow Armstrong is going to catch Ohtani. Dodgers went to Frankie Riffle. Picked them up on the random. I decided in this one just to lock the best teams, just doing the Nats and the Dodgers and all them. I figured that was probably the right call. All right, pack 2. Good luck. Nice one for the Rangers. Corey Seager LogoFractor. Very nice. Tigers, Justin Henry Malloy, rookie. Phillies, horizontal, that is a Zach Wheeler. And then for the Mariners, that might be a 10. Is that a black to 10? Randy Arozarena, 2 of 10 for the Mariners. Very nice. Who had Mariners? Mark Daly. And Nolan Gorman for the Cardinals. Nice little spread of LogoFractors, but 2 of 10, Randy Arozarena. Very nice. Not yet. Did you send me my payment? Very nice. Yeah, very nice, Mark. Yeah, I felt like that was the only right way to do that break was to just lock the 4. And that may start, we might start seeing that if I do more back to PYTs on these products because it just seems like it makes the most sense right now. All right, let's do a recap on this one. Sweet. Bryce Harper for the Phillies, all etch LogoFractor. Okay. Ben Rice LogoFractor. Paul Skeens LogoFractor. Benson Schwalbach rookie LogoFractor. Jackson Churris. So what happens in that case, Kathy, is Topps has already said that Cal Raleigh will be an update series. So all the Chrome cards in update series now become the MVP buyback. And that's same is true for Pete Crow Armstrong because Pete Crow Armstrong's not in Topps Chrome. So what that means is Topps Chrome update's just going to go way up more in cost because now you're going to buy back cards in there too. Kobe Mayo base rookie and a Roki Sasaki base rookie. But they have said that if Pete Crow Armstrong or Cal Raleigh win the MVP, they will come out in an update series. There's an open question of, well, does that mean then if Judge wins, that means it's only this one. If Ohtani wins, it's only this product. It doesn't account for update series. But yeah, so Raleigh and them are, and Pete Crow, anybody not in Topps Chrome will get it from update series. So we had two pretty nice cards come out of this one. Ohtani to 250 for the Dodgers, which is very nice. Pedro Leon to 250. Cade Povich to 199. And the Randy Arozarena to 210. Very nice. All right. So let's move on to break number 2. I wondered about if I should start numbering these breaks, saying this is break number 47 or something like that. Go back to like when I started actually keeping a Google Sheets of this, and then we could say, hey, we've hit break 10,000. Not going to hit that many. But I figure, what is it? If we do 9 breaks a week on average, times 52, that means we do 468 breaks in a year. It's a lot of breaks. That's not counting how many boxes we open. So let me pull Phoenix out. So we do have 3 teams left to Chrome's finest, and I am debating whether or not just saying, let's just run it. So, all right, so let me get this mini. We're going to do it via a duck race. Let me just check a couple payments. Everybody's in. All right, let's get this duck race ready. So everybody's going to win a spot. All right, let me slip this over. And update this. Diamonds are in and running via duck race in live now at 9:54 p.m. All right, so all right, so let's see if y'all can see it. Cool, y'all can see it. Sweet. All right, here we go. We're going to run our duck race here for our mini. I'm going to show you the name list. We've got Kathy. We've got Andrew. We got Brad, Andrew, Thomas, Mark, Ricky, Andrew, Greg, or sorry, Andrew, Phil, Greg, Andrew, Mark, and Chad. All right, we got 1 minute left. All right, contestants are set. Good luck to everybody. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah. Bottom row is going to be your number 1 duck. Top row is going to be number 15. Investigator duck Mark Hudson is out in the lead right now, followed by Red Stripe Greg. All right, we're approaching the halfway mark here in the duck race. Greg's holding a slight lead with Andrew now taking the lead right now. Pretty tight field right now as we're coming up to the line here. We've got 25 seconds left in this duck race. Ricky's kind of hanging out front. Now everybody's kind of scooting around. And there's the big shuffle back. Everybody's going to be a winner. There is no losers that go home in this mini. All right, we got 8 seconds left here. Who's going to make that final charge? Who's going to make that final push for the Yankees? Looks like Thomas is going to slip in and Thomas the duck race. Your order is going to be Thomas, Andrew, Mark, Andrew, Kathy, Andrew, Greg, Phil, Mark, Brad, Ricky, and Chad. I'm going to copy those results. Paste them in the live here. I'm going to reset that so we don't be quacking all along here. All right, we're going to flip this back over, and I'm going to post what you won here. So I'm going to put those results here so you all can see this. And I'm going to go update all of these. So these are your finishing places in the random. And this is what you won. All right, so there's your corresponding things that you have won. If anybody wants to make a trade for anything, just let me know. Thomas is going to be the winner of the Yankees. Andrew's got the lead spot in Texans. Mark's got the lead spot in the Saints. Andrew's got the lead spot in the Cowboys. Kathy's got a lead spot. Andrew's got least in the Bucks. Andrew's got Falcons. Andrew's got the NBA spot in the Packers, as well as another NBA spot in the Titans. Greg's got just an NBA spot. Mr. Trokey's got Giants. Mark Hudson's got the Twins. Brad's got the Tigers. Ricky's got the Mariners. And Chad has the Rangers. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of these breaks updated. I do need Andrew and Greg to go pick teams in basketball. So I'll let you guys take a look at that for your mini results. So I'm going to update this one. All right, so Tigers. Mariners went to Ricky. Giants went to Mr. Trokey. Rangers went to Chad. Chad started 15th and ended up 15th. That doesn't happen that often, honestly. Tigers went to Brad. What are we missing? Oh, Twins, here we go. Twins went to Mark Hudson. Yankees went to Thomas. So this break, this finest chrome bike will run no matter what come Wednesday. It is a guaranteed break for Wednesday no matter what. Let's check this. All right, and checking this real quick. All right, so all of the payments are good for basketball. Just need that to run. Yeah, Leaf Letter Kathy is what you're in for that one. So basketball teams that are remaining that are good out there. I know there's a couple still. Wizards are good. I'll just put them in the Wizards are good. Wizards. Oh god, I gotta go down the list in my head. Oh, actually, I have it over here. Is that the one? No. Okay. Let's see. Wizards are good. Bulls are good. Wizards, Bulls. Not Mavs because Luka's not in this. 76ers are good. It's Jared McCain. Suns have some good legends. Cavs are decent. So I would probably say somewhere between Wizards, Bulls, 76ers, Cavs, Suns. I would say those are your best teams available. It's good. Andrew wants Wizards. Okay, so let's give you the Bulls, Greg. All right, so Andrew's going to take Wizards. We'll do Greg for Bulls. Andrew, I just need one more team from you. Andrew, you got two teams on this one. Oh. All right, let me go update the Leaf. I got to pull that checklist together. Go. Leaf, metal, small, checklist. Actually, I just have to break Ninja. Break Ninja. All right, baseball. Leaf, metal. There we go. Aaron Boone's in this set. A is pretty good, actually. All right. A is good in Leaf Metal Baseball. A is really good in Leaf Metal Baseball. Wow. B is Ben Hess. B is very good. C is very good. D is decent. E is okay. H and I is going to be a combo spot. E, F, H, I, and G might be a combo spot. J is decent. K is good. L is good. M, N, O, P, Q is going to probably be a combo spot. R is good. S and T might be a combo spot. We'll see on that one. T, B. WX Y Z. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. All right, so I'll have to break those up a little bit. S and T will be broken. S and T will be their own spots. OPQ. G's not bad. So G's going to be its own spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 2 more combos. E's actually okay. Oh, maybe F and Q. All right. Let me just get that set up in just 1 second here. Let me look real quick at Sorry, I was in the background doing stuff. Well, wait. Who's big? Wait, I'm confused. So Thomas is the one who has the Yankees and the chrome brick. There's actually no more Yankee spots tonight. So the Yankees are in that finest chrome, and Thomas Iams is the one that has that team. Just so everybody, oh, here. Wow, I should really put the right sheet up so you guys can see that. There it is. So that's what won there. So sorry about that. I thought I had that switched. I was doing work in the background. Let me update this. Falcons, Andrew. Cowboys was Andrew. Packers was Andrew. Texans, Andrew. Saints were Mark Hudson. Bucks were Andrew. And Titans were Andrew. Andrew took all the football spots. All right. I saw that one. I saw Jaw. Hayden said he paid. $10, 28. All right. And okay, so everyone's good for football. So all right. Greg gets $5. Okay, so Andrew wants the 76ers. Well, that's why I was kind of confused. I'm like, who's giving what? Well, who's giving the Yankees up? Because the Yankees were a mini. Correct. You are in metal and baseball. That is correct. I was very confused there. I was like, wait, what? Who's got what? Thomas has the Yankees. I don't know who's saying they got the Yankees they're giving up. All right, so I'm going to make a note that Andrew gets, or that Greg is going to get some $5 break credit. All right, let's run the mini for our football, and then we can rip something, and then I can go back to making everyone confused again. All right, so this is for the Commanders. 2 spots will get the Commanders. There are 12 packs per box, so it'll be 6 spot packs per person. So we're going to edit the name list. I'm going to throw it in here again. All right, we're going to do 30 seconds. I'm going to start doing 30-second duck races. I think the minute gets too long. All right. Yeah, no, so Thomas has, via that mini, had the Yankees for that one. All right. Let's flip the screen. And we're going to update this here in a second. All right. So this is for the Commanders for football. So top 2 names will go ahead and be your top 2 for the Commanders on this one. So, all right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. And you're up. Yeah, 30-second duck race instead of a 1-minute duck race because I think the 1 minutes just take too long. All right, we are 15 seconds into this one. Coming down to the last 10 seconds here. Who's going to pull out into the lead here then? Who's going to make the last charge? It is going to be Tanner Michael and Spencer be your top 2. Beating out Frankie and Hayden. Copy results. There's your random for that. I'm going to put it in your screen here so you can see it. I got to delimit this. I got so many screens up right now. I'm getting all sideways and twisted. All right. Copy. All right. And there you go. So there are your teams. As soon as I flip everything back. Yes. Metal will be done tonight. Metal will be done tonight. We will do metal after Phoenix. I don't know about Chrome Finest. Chrome Finest has 3 teams left. I'm willing to take one. Do I want to just say screw it and just go with it? Who's left with it? Padres, the Pirates, and the Red Sox. All right, I'm going to do something. In Leaf Metal, if you don't hit in Leaf, we're going to do this. I'm going to take the Pirates and the Padres for the baseball break. This is my note sheet I was using today. If you don't hit a card in the Leaf Metal, if you don't hit an autograph, I'm going to random the Red Sox for everybody who didn't hit. And I'm going to do 2 randoms. You're going to get either the Red Sox in the Chrome box or the Red Sox in the Finest box. That's how we're going to do it. All right. So if you don't hit in Metal, you're going to get a chance to get the Red Sox. You're going to take the Pirates on me? Oh, okay. I see how it is. Fine. Okay. All right. So Andrew's going to take the Pirates. Well, that definitely is going to make it run. You're supposed to tell me that before I went and gave away a team. All right. So I'll take the Padres. And then this is going to become a giveaway of a different sort. All right, so that's a giveaway through Metal. All right, I'm going to have to check payments on that one, so you'll have to bear with me on that one a little bit. All right, and then this one, let me just update this one. Got it over here. This is not the one. Oh. I just want to get all the metals updated in here while I'm thinking about it. All right, so Andrew, Mark, Andrew, Kathy, Andrew. That's what the Leaf Metal one is. All right, so Andrew, Mark, Andrew. And we got Kathy. And then Andrew. All right, I got that all set. So we'll get that run for letters. Again, if you don't hit in Leaf Metal, you will have a chance to get the Red Sox in the big break. All right, flip this. Boston's 20. Pirates are 40. Hey, I got to be at the doctor at 8:30, and it's 2 hours away from me tomorrow. So I'm with you, Kathy, on this one. It's going to be a long day for me. And then I got to drive 2 hours to New Jersey afterwards to go to a meeting. So I'm with you. Okay, so I'll just put them here. So Pirates are 40. I mean, I can give away the Padres. Red Sox are 20. And Padres are 20. So if somebody wants the Padres, the Red Sox, I'll flip the giveaway team based on it. But let's do this Phoenix box. We got 2 autographs, 1 mem card. Tanner Michael's going to get. Ew. It's getting that season right now where everybody's just getting sick, and it's bad. right now. Like, kids are getting sick. Everyone's getting sick right now. All right. So Greg wants Boston. All right. So then the Padres. All right, Greg. So you send me the 20. So the Padres will be the giveaway team then. I'll flip-flop that. All right. So Greg, you're in for Red Sox. And this will be giveaway. Padres will be giveaway from Metal. Sorry, I had to send somebody a payment request. Love when things don't work correctly. All right. Okay. Got all those edits in now. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, God, that's about... No, Leaf Break will be after Phoenix, so you're good. Yeah, a lot of kids... The one thing going around here was hand, foot, mouth was really bad going around here. We actually kind of think Aiden may have gotten it. Empty box. We kind of thought that hand, foot, mouth he might have gotten, but he never really showed the true signs of being 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what happens when I'm working in the background on stuff. All right. These definitely feel thick, so I'm going to put those to the back. But this is the first 6. So this is Tanner Micro with the Commanders here. My friend Bobby, he got really sick. And he actually, adults are not supposed to get hand, foot, mouth, but he ended up getting hand, foot, mouth disease, which was kind of wild because it's mostly just a kid's thing. All right. Zach Moss for the Bengals kicking us off. Nico Collins, first card out. Oh, my goodness. How about a Gridiron Crowns, J.J. McCarthy? I don't know if this is a case hit or not, but damn. Gridiron Crowns rookie J.J. McCarthy's. I guess the value on this is going downhill. J.J. not looking so good. Well, Mark Hudson will be very happy with this one as a Vikings fan. Oh, I need to tag everybody. Keep forgetting to do things. Bears are doing good. Let me finish this pack. Keenan Allen. This is for the Bears. This is going to be a DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, tremendous tandems. And then a wave, Blake Corum. Blake Corum is not numbered. And this one is 2/99. Give it time. I mean, the guy hasn't played a game, right? I mean, he's basically doing his rookie season. He really hasn't had an opportunity to play. I mean, the Giants looked horrible. I mean, I'm not totally throwing in the towel yet on them, but all right, let me get these tags in because I just realized I didn't tag anybody for football. Mark, Otis, Tanner, Spencer, Frankie, Hayden, Brad, Andrew, Greg, Ja, Lynn, Chad, Sam. All right, that's alright. Okay. Just realized I didn't do that. Click, 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 click. All right, better. I turned off the game. How bad are they? I still have to deal with that kids. All right, next out. Hey, at least you got a nice JJ McCarthy card looking. Hey, you might be able to get some JJs really cheap now. Trayvon Walker for the Jags. Micah Parsons not on the Cowboys anymore. Foyo Olunuk. Quincy Williams on the wave. And Laddie on the refractor, who looked very good in that game. League's a bit different right now, right? They a lot of teams that you kind of thought were still going to be good this year have not come out very good. Packers looked really strong. Packers, now that they got Micah Parsons, looked really good. You know, it's surprising that they're looking that bad. Is it an O-line thing? Is the O-line not protecting? I turned it off. Maybe I should turn it back on. Right, we got one fake out card here. I think this was, if I remember correctly, we had chances at color blasts in these. Let me check my memory here. Yeah, color blast, gridiron crowns. So gridiron crowns are also a ultra rare insert. So that is a case hit card. Yeah, Detroit looked awful. They were sloppy. Ramondre Stevenson, Tajay Spears, Bobby Wagner. It's one for the Commanders for Tanner. Audric Estim, and Audric Estim again for the Broncos, number 2, 98 and 99. Didn't see Daniel Jones throwing for like 300 yards with the Colts and looked dominating there. What the hell was up with that? That was really unexpected. What's up? All right. Next out. Yeah, the games this week were very unexpected. Some teams looked way better than I think a lot of people thought they would. Levante David, Jalen Thompson. Looks like we have our first auto here. We're going to go back. Austin Eckler on the Phoenix parallel and a Chris Braswell. The Eckler is number 2, 399. 203, 399. Jalen Waddle. Wow. Nice hit for the Dolphins. Well, the Dolphins played terrible. 1/25 green auto Jalen Waddle. That's a nice hit right there. Miami Dolphins. Marcus DeBotis. I think that's a very good hit. Yeah, I know they played the Patriots, and it's tough. It's very tough with some of the games trying to get them. Sometimes I actually think games are more fun to listen to on the radio than they are to watch on TV because the announcers always make the game seem a lot better than what's really going on. They do a pretty good job. Like your imagination almost does a better job, I feel like. All right, so that's our first auto of 2. Got another insert. All right, here we go. Huafanga, Montez Sweat, Silver, Brees Hall. We have a Contours. That's a Bo Nix Contours for the Broncos, and is that numbered? Nope. Thought that would be numbered, but that's a really nice Contours looking card for Bo Nix, and a Keelan Robinson for the Jags. It is frustrating that the games are so locked into regional that you can't watch your team unless you live in the area, but that's a monopoly. Nice Bo Nix there. Yeah, they keep doing this thing where they're playing games on YouTube, and it's like, yeah, it's not great. All right, and let's see, is this a hit or is okay? This is actually a hit. So this is either a patch auto or just a relic. Stephon Diggs, Kyle Hamilton. Nice Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, color match to 299, who went down and fantasy people were mad. Jalen Thompson for the Cardinals, that is to 199. Very nice. And let's see. It's like it's a relic for GB. Well, it's either for Green Bay, and it's 49 and 99. Oh, this actually might be a multi. Oh my. How about a triple relic regeneration? Jordan Love, Brett Favre, Lynn Dickey. Like this card looks so cool, but at the same time, then you read this. I don't know how to feel about that card. Like I should be amazed by this card, but at the same time, I'm disappointed because I don't even know if any of these relics even came from these guys. Think it's a cool card. Yeah, you did good on those blasters. You did real good. I don't even think I did it. Did I even do a break with the blasters in them? I think all the blaster boxes sold or I gave them away. Oh, you did it real good on that. Where's the Kyle Hamilton? All right, so Tanner got 2 commander cards out of that. Who had Packers? I think that was on a random or a mini. It was. Andrew, that's yours. I think Kathy did better on that than any buyback card you could have done. I'm going to set this one to the side. And... all right, there's Xavier Worthy. All right, so I'm going to put this for Tanner. Tell you, it was nice. I got all the shipments done. I got all the breaks sorted. I was super happy about having everything caught up for y'all. Yeah, so you've done pretty good with when I sell you Chrome stuff, haven't you? Either I give you a SuperFractor or a $1,300 card. Next thing you know, I'm going to sell you something that's an update series, and you're going to get one of those debut patches in it. All right. So this is Spencer Sharpside for the Commanders. Terry McLaurin, Miles Garrett, Josh Allen, Shimmer Ben Sinnott, Wave, and Edrin Cooper. That'd be wild though if we hit a debut patch. Trey Hendrickson, Zaire Franklin, Derek Stingley Jr., Lamar Jackson, nice. That is number 2/399, and then a Malik Neighbors for the Giants. Blue, number 250. Ooh, very nice. What's up, Tanner? Malik Neighbors. All right, next up. Weekend needs to hurry up. Boy, it's already Monday, and you're already saying the weekend needs to hurry up? Is that when you're doing that 5K run? Patrick Mahomes, the second. Trey Tucker, Aaron Jones, and a fake out card. Jacob Cowing and Ryan Flournoy. Oh, okay. Oh, we got a redemption coming. Michael Pittman Jr., Dino Smith. That could be good. That redemption could be very good. Let's put that there for right now. There's a redemption. Geno Smith, Deebo Samuel, number to 249, and a Javon Bullard. All right, we're going to hold that redemption here. That could be big. Romeo Dobbs, Tyler Lockett, Jordan Addison, Trevor Lawrence on the treasured tandems with ETN Jr., Joe Milton the third to 399. All right. Well, he did really good this past weekend. Logan Wilson, Quincy Williams, Demario Davis, Tyreek Hill for the Dolphins to 299, and AJ Barner. Yeah, there's another team that I think has been coming out stronger than a lot of people thought they would, was the Browns. That's with Flacco at the helm, isn't it? All right. Here's your redemption for Phoenix. A sport, football. Well, that's good. It's from Phoenix. Also good. Rookie Phenoms jersey autograph blue. I feel like blue is to 50. Card number 18. Going to be... Can't tell. Jalen Polk for the Patriots. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, I was hoping it was the Penix. Penix had a lot of redemptions. But Jalen Polk for the Patriots. I think, Andrew, that's yours. It is. Jalen Polk. All right. I'm going to put these aside for Spencer Sharp, and then we're going to do Leaf Metal. Do a recap here. All right. All right, let's do a recap right here for Phoenix. We had not a bad break. Some solid autos, some good numbered cards there. Redemption for Jalen Polk, Rookie Phenoms autograph blue. Tyreek Hill, number to 299. Joe Milton III, number to 399. Debo Samuel, number to 249. Lamar Jackson. I thought so. I thought that's what I had heard, to 399. Jalen Thompson to 199. You know, the Vikings may look terrible. I just put the game on, but they're not out of this game. That's the crazy thing with these games. Triple relic, nice one for the Packers. Lynn Dickey, Brett Favre, Jordan Love. That was number 1099. Lad McConkey, silver. Audric Esteem, number to 99. Keenan Allen, DJ Moore. That was number 299. Xavier Worthy, numbered to 299. Contours of Bo Nix, not numbered. Nice card, though. Malik Neighbors, numbered to 50, 21 of 50. Jalen Waddle, numbered to 25 on the autograph. That's a real nice one. And then a case hit gridiron crown, JJ McCarthy. Not going to be numbered. Burning might have been an appropriate term, though, Kathy. Burning, turning, burning the lead. It's been a weird, wild thing for comebacks, for sure. All right, so Leaf is next. So this is a jumbo box of Leaf Metal. All right, so let me just solidify the letters in this one. I mean, hey, he threw more than the Giants did. Giants, once again, still fail to score a touchdown. People are already calling for Russell Wilson's head after one game. McCarthy has 86 passing yards. Wow. I bet we're way off for this game. I was going to say, Chad, I didn't really see you as a jogger per se. I was like, you're doing a 5K? Wow, power to you, because definitely more than I could do. All right. I'm just confirming the letters I'm going in with this at. So I'm going to run this as a traditional random. So the letter that you get is going to correspond to the first name of the person. So the way this is going to boil down. So GUV. Then X, Y, Z, and is that O? Yeah. Okay, so the combo spots are going to be okay. So here's how this is going to go down. It's going to go A, B, C, D, E, F, and then the combo spot is going to be G, U, V. Then you have H, I, J, K, L, M, N. O, P, Q is going to be a combo spot. R, S, T, W, and X, Y, Z is going to be your combos. So I'm going to run this as and then remember, if you don't get an auto out of this, which obviously people will not get an auto because there's only 14 cards in here and there's 20 spots taking. Well, I say that Andrew has a couple spots. Probably has multiple spots. So we'll keep track of it. If you don't get an auto out of this, you will be entered to get the Padres free in Chrome and Finest. All right. So I'm running as 3 6-sided dice. I'm going to populate your... What did I do? Holy cow. How did I do that? That was weird. All right, so let me put the names here. Sorry, it just takes me a second just to make sure I got everything straight. I don't want to mess something up. All right. So Leaf Jumbo. Did confirm all the payments for this one, so we're good there. All right, so that's the order. That should have updated. Hold on. That should have updated. There we go. All right. So this is your spots as you see them on the screen on the right. Nice. Well, and that's why I did it so cheap too. I mean, that's why it was a $12.50 break. It's a $200+ box. So J would definitely be a good one. I figured in this case, being a cheaper side of a break would be better. All right. So here comes the random. All right. We're going 3 6-sided dice. It's going to be going 5 4 3 12 times 2 1. You know how it works. All right. And here comes your letters. Wow. And now McCarthy has 2 touchdowns. I haven't put it yet. It's coming right now. What? Partial paste. Friggin'. Copy. And posting it in here. And posting it here. What in the world? Why are you not performing a paste that partially intersects a merge? What do you mean partially intersects a merge? All right. So here are your team letters. So Lynn Riffle's going to get L. Kevin's going to get J. Brad's got XYZ. Andrew's got C. Frankie's got H. Phil's got B. Mark has T. Frankie Riffle's got W. Brad's got OPQ. Mark has M. Dennis has E. Brad has I. Andrew has S. Brad has D. Greg has F. Kathy has GUV. Brad has K. Kevin has N. Andrew has A. And Greg has R. Those are your letters. Yeah. All right. So those are your letters. I'm going to tag folks in here. Again, I will start. What I will do is as we go, when we pull autos out of this, I will highlight the letters and that will highlight the names. So we'll see who is left. So if you end up being somehow the last person that doesn't have an auto, you will get the Padres on the next break. So kind of a good consolation prize for sure. All right. So let me tag folks here. So Leaf Metal. Now up. This has Lynn, Kevin, Frankie, Brad, Andrew, Phil Trokey, Greg, Kathy, Dennis, Mark. I think that's everybody. Put Kevin, right? Yeah. Okay. All right. There's everybody. Okay. So the good thing about Leaf is that they typically do collations where they do a hand collated boxes. So you typically get one pretty sweet monster auto come out of this. Just as an example, I got this from a box. I ripped one. Well, Nick and I had a rip off, if a manner of speaking. Oh, he stepped out of bounds. Well, it doesn't matter, but they did. But that was bad awareness there by Caleb Williams. Step out of bounds, what he did. But just kind of giving an example. Now, if we get a dual auto, so this was a card that came out as products as an Otis Nixon, David Justice dual autograph card, which I think is pretty cool. I think David Justice. But if we get a dual auto, we'll either random it or let you guys decide how you want to split that one. So, all right, here we go. I will tell you, GUV is better than OPQ or XYZ. All right, so what we're going to get here is we're going to get 4 base and parallels. We're going to get 8 autograph cards, 1 jumbo exclusive autograph, and 1 slabbed autograph proof. All right. Okay, so, well, we're going to see the first card here. We'll hide that. Slab proof. Well, that's a printing plate. 101s in this does not count. Okay. We do not have any leaf bounties for 101 because they're just way too plentiful. All right. Let's do this. We're going to go ahead and go right to the slabs proof. Nothing. So it's an empty box. Nothing anywhere in there. Rintaro. All right. So your slabbed proof going to the S spot, Seth Hernandez. That is a slabbed proof, pre-production proof of Seth Hernandez. So that's going to take the S spot. So that already takes Andrew out of play. Sorry, Andrew. I mean, I guess it's good. You got an auto, so. All right. So, break list. I need to copy this over. All right. So, Andrew has now been taken. So I'm going to mark off Andrew's spots here. Okay, Andrew had 3 spots in here? Yeah, had 3 spots in here. Okay. All right. First coming out is going to be a printing plate. So this is going to be a 101 printing plate. That is a Jason Churio. I believe that's the brother of Jackson Churio. Jason Churio printing plate. That is a 1-of-1 base set printing plate, black printing plate 101. So congrats to the J spot going to Kevin Stevens. I did say auto, so it does not take you out of the running for the Padres. But very nice. Nice printing plate. Printing plates are weird. I actually personally like printing plates. I think printing plates are pretty awesome. A lot of people don't. All right. Next out, that is going to be a Dean Moss. That is 5 of 5 on the Dean Moss. Nice looking card. It's like a tie-dye card there. Next, because we're going to have auto, so let's throw a monster card. For the C spot, Caleb Bonnermer. That is 1 of 9. Holy cow! When did we get cards numbered to 99 in Leaf? All right. Next. So next after this one, we'll start getting autos. For the C spot, Cam Cazell. Again, 1 of 99. Again, when did we start getting Leaf cards to 99? All right, here come our autos. Starting off with the L spot, Luis Morales. L spot, going to Lynn Riffle. As 21 of 25, Luis Morales. J-Spot is, you are right, Kathy. The J-Spot does have a tendency to carry some of the bigger names. It seems to have some of the deeper checklists for sure. All right. Lynn Riffle now has an auto, so she is out. All right. Next up. It's a die cut and an interesting auto. For the B spot, top 100, that is a Braden Taylor. Interesting. 2 of 3, Braden Taylor going to the B spot. Phil Trokey. That's pretty cool. It's a cool die cut. That's going to be a pain to top. There we go. Seemed like JJ just needed to get his legs underneath him. All right. B spot. Next out. So far, we've had a pretty good spread. Another one for the B spot, Brendan Summerhill, next in line. Cool. They're really nice looking cards, I will say. 5 of 7. Looks like a national player. That's right. That's all good there. All right. B spot hits again. Next up. Oh, this is a good one. For the L spot again. Lazaro Montez. That's a good one. On the laser top 100. 4 of 4. Lazaro Montez. These die cuts kill me. There we go. Very nice one. That's a good one. I thought technically I have to pack a bag. Yeesh. That's not good. Another one for the B spot. Man, B spot's killing this one right now. Bradley Ebel. 14 of 49. Bradley Ebel. B's already had 3 hits out of this one so far. B is crushing this one. So much for that spread. All right, next one out. It's going to be for the S spot. Santiago Suarez. going to Andrew. And all the cards are going to one group here. Wow. That's crazy. I mean, it's not over yet, but it's not Josh Allen making the comeback here. So, Bears fans, I hope your Caleb Williams got some magic still. 2 minutes and 53 seconds. Down by 9. Still got a chance. Man, I was expecting to turn this on, and they were just getting crushed. All right, next out. Another for the C spot. Jeez. Oh, no, this is a new one for the C. C hasn't gotten anything yet. C spot. Cam Cazell. No, C. Oh, Andrews got the C spot. 3 of 3. That's the trouble when you let a team hang around, right? I mean, they hang around and it eventually ends up making you pay. All right, we got 2 cards left here. Going to the Z spot. On the combo spot, Zaire Hope. Going to the Z spot. That is 9 of 10. Zaire Hope. There was 1 Z auto in this product, and it just got hit. Diamonds in the rough. And then we got our last auto, which typically the last one's always the best one. All right, so let me take Z out here. Oh, did J hit? No, J was the 101. I said that didn't count. All right, so 1, 2, 3. All right. So we got 1 more left. And it's going to go to the C spot. It is Chase Burns. 4 of 15 for the Cincinnati Reds. Chase Burns. So that's to the C spot, which has already been hit. All right. So we're going to run for the Padres. We're going to run a duck race with Kevin, Frankie, Mark, Brad's already been. So we're only going to do 1 entry per person. So it's going to be between Kevin, Frankie, Mark, Dennis, Greg, and Kathy. All right. All right. So let me get this loaded up here. So we'll run this duck race here quickly, and then we'll do a recap, and then we'll move into. I'm going to need to check some payments on Finest and Chrome, so you might have to bear with me for a second on that. Okay, so Kevin. Frankie. Mark. And Dennis. And then Greg and Kathy. All right. All right, so it's a 6-person duck race. We're going to go 30 seconds. We flip the screen here. All right. So here we go. 30 seconds. Show you the names again. You got Kevin, Frankie, Mark, Dennis, Greg, and Kathy. You all are in this duck race for the Padres for the finest and chrome. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. If I needed to kill time for a minute because I had to do something else, I would probably run the 1-minute ones, but we're cranking along tonight. So halfway through this one, we got Mark in the lead right now. Greg's kind of bumping up. So who's going to take the surge at the end here? We got Kevin. Kevin's going to surge. Kevin will take the Padres from that. So congrats to get the results copied over. Oh, that's not right. There we go. Copy results. All right, so Kevin's going to get the Padres. There's the results there. All right. Ooh. DJ Moore does not look good. All right. Kevin Stevens. All right. Give me 1 second while I just triple check my payments on this one, and then we will run. Let's do the recap here for this. All right. And we're going to slip this back. That was a gnarly hit on DJ Moore there, which is great because he's on my fantasy league. That's a big loss, too. All right, here's your recap. We got Chase Burns. That was number 215. Bradley Beal, number to 49. Cam Colzel, number to 3. Cam Colzel again, number to 99. Caleb Bonnermer, number to 99. Dean Moss, number to 5. Zaire Hope was number to 10. Lazaro Montez, number to 4. Brandon Summerhill, number to 7. Braden Taylor, number to 3. Luis Morales, number to 25. Santiago Suarez, number to 35. Jackson Churio on the 101 printing plate. Or Jason Churio, not Jackson. Jason Churio. And a Seth Hernandez encased pre-production proof auto. All right, let me grab the finest and the chrome box. Here's chrome. I think I'm cutting into a brand new case for finest. Oh my. Did he get it? Oh, there's a flag on the play. What's the flag for? Making it a game. Oh. That's close. No. don't think he's in. That looks like it's going to be a tush-push play. All right. All right. Okay, I need one person to give me a number 1 through 8. I need a number 1 through 8. Yes, it's the box of finest that I'm going to pull for you. So I need one person to tell me a number 1 through 8. I'm going from the top down. Ooh, I just do. All right, let me quick check some of these payments. When did I post this? Or 4th. I mean, yield is going to happen pretty quickly. There's Jack's 20. That's 45 right there. Got Andrews 40. Greg, you said you're going to send me the 20 for the Red Sox after you jump out of this. Making a note to myself. Sorry, I'm just checking everything, making sure everything's good. Okay. All right, so we're gonna run this random for the A's. So top 5 spots, I think I said. Who gave me a number? Kathy gave me 6. All right, 6 it is. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So y'all want to blame Kathy if this box is terrible. This is, by the way, a fresh case of finest. This is brand spanking new. All autographs and case hits are in play. There is nothing that has been pulled. I literally just cut it open right now. All right, I'm going to do a traditional random run for this. Again, top 5 are going to get into this one. All right. So marking this. Okay. So traditional random on this one. We're just going to run this one real quick. New giveaway. This is your Topps Chrome and Finest random for the A's. All right. And you will see this populated here in just a moment on your screen. 3 6-sided dice. Taking the A's out. I got 7 more boxes of Finest. I'm not quite sure what to do with them all. Kathy on top. Let me make sure I did say 5. A's were, yep, for A's, we have 5 people in the break. Kathy with her mini Marlins spot gets her the A's. All right. While I'm getting this settled, here is your list update. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. And delimit. Hold on. All right. Kathy and Greg. I'm going to let you guys make a choice. You have the A's. Do you guys want to get 2 packs in Finest or split the Chrome? Which would you prefer? Do you guys want, so you can have, so if we do Finest, I'm giving you guys the choice since you're on the break tonight. So we can do top half Kathy, bottom half Greg in the Chrome hobby, or you'd get each 2 packs each of Finest packs. So it would be Kathy, Greg, and then Dennis would get the 3rd. Which would you prefer? Do you guys want to split the Chrome box, or do you want Finest? going to give you guys the choice. Ooh, that's not what I wanted to do. So it would be, because there's 5 spots given out in this. So whatever you guys decide, I'm kind of giving you that choice. So Kathy, you would get the top. So you only get either get half of a Topps Chrome hobby box or 2 packs out of 6 packs in Topps Finest. Because I'm giving. So here's how this works. There are 5 spots that are going to get the A's. There's 6 packs in Finest. So there's 2, 2, and 2. So 2 packs will go to somebody, 2 packs will go to somebody, 2 packs will go to get the A's. Or for Topps Chrome Hobby, I split the box in half in packs, which there are 20 packs in this. You get 10 packs of the Topps Chrome Hobby on the top and 10 packs on the Topps Chrome Hobby on the bottom. So Kathy, you would get like the top half of the box, and Greg, you would get the bottom half of the box. It's only one or the other. I would probably tell you I would stick with Finest because I was kind of leaning to doing Kathy, Greg, Dennis for Finest because you got 6 packs but 2 Chrome autographs per box. You only get 1 autograph in here. But I know people think Chrome is more valuable than Finest, so that's why I'm giving you guys a choice to choose. So you either can get 2 out of the 6 packs each for the A's and Finest, or 10 packs and just cut the box in half and do the A's in Chrome Hobby. If that all makes sense. If I'm just confusing the heck of it, I'll go with my original plan. I'm gonna do the tags while you guys decide. So yeah, so you'd either get 2 packs to have the A's in Finest, or 10 packs to have the A's in Chrome. But you both kind of have to. I would tell you your odds of getting a better cards. Right. I think your odds of probably getting a better card are probably in Finest, to be honest. Because you have 2 autographs in Finest and only 1 autograph in Chrome. You guys want to do Finest? All right. We'll do Finest. Let me get the tags in here. Here comes the Hail Mary. Well, it's not really a Hail Mary at this point. All right. Let me get tags in. Okay, so Kathy, Greg, Dennis, Kelsey, Andrew, Jack, Danny, Mr. Trokey, who's never on anymore, but I think it's because I start too late for him. Greg's already in. Frankie. Chad. Ricky. Mark. Kevin. Oops. That was the wrong Kevin. Kevin Stevens. Brad. Thomas. All right. There's all the tags. All right. Let's do finest. All right. So let's start with finest. Oh, almost lost the entire keyboard. All right. Well, we're gonna power through this because I have to get to sleep too here at some point. Ooh, what did I do? Sorry. All right. All right, because I got a long day ahead of me tomorrow. All right, let's do finest first. And then we'll close out the night with finest basketball. All right, so here's the packs. So these two are going to be Dennis. This is going to be Greg, and this is going to be Kathy. So we go left to right. The way I was holding the box, how it turned out. So I'm going to put this hobby box over here. So Kelsey and Andrew will split that for the A's. Empty box. So here we go. Good luck to you. Kathy has the A's. Everyone else has their teams. Good luck. Let's see what comes from it. Jace Jung for the Tigers. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. Jose Altuve. Mason Wynn. Austin Riley. LogoFractor. George Springer for the Blue Jays. And that is going to be a rare Brooks Lee for the Twins, numbered to 300. The Dylan Cruz Arrivals. Dylan Cruz Arrivals for the Nationals. Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Nice. And a Bryce Harper. That one is a uncommon Angel Acuna. Let's leave this one. All right. Next pack. These packs feel heavy, but I always feel like there's like a booklet or something in them because of how heavy they feel. All right. Pack 2 for Kathy having the A's. Bogus. There we go. Ryan McMahon, Freddie Peralta for the Brewers, Brian Reynolds for the Pirates, Josh Jung, and Heston Kjerstad for the O's, LogoFractor, Caleb Durbin for the Brewers. And then we have a Pearl, Corbin Carroll. Nice. It's like a Pearl. Number to 60. Paul Skeens on the Creators. It looks like a Pearl. I thought the Pearls were to 30, but it could be a Pearl, but just because it's not I think that was the rare that we had, then this is the common. For the Diamondbacks. And then we had a Paul Skeens Creators for the Pirates. Thomas Sagas debut. And Luis Severino for the A's. So there's one for Kathy right there. All right. Let's leave the Creators here. Yeah, I was going to say, that's what it seems like. All right, so now these 2 packs are going to be for Greg for the A's. Christian Yelich, Andrew McCutchen, Will Wagner for the Blue Jays, Adele Amador for the Rockies, Ryan Fitz, Dansby Swanson for the Cubs, blue, Jose Ramirez to 250. There's an A, Jacob Wilson debut. Going to Greg. Correct, because there's only 6 packs in Finest. So Jacob Wilson, Greg, for going to Greg for the debut, Drake Baldwin, and James Wood. Your odds are better in Finest because of the number of autos you have in it versus having 1 auto out of 20 packs and then hoping and praying it's the right one. It can be. All right. Last pack for Greg with the A's. Everyone else has theirs. I'm assuming an auto should come out of this one because we haven't seen any yet. Jackson Holiday, Junior Caminero, Mike Trout. There's a Brent Rooker for the A's. And here's your first auto. It is a rookie. Not sure who it is yet. Those are the J. Justin Henry Malloy. That is for the Tigers. Going to the Tigers that came off a mini win. It's going to Brad. And we're going to finish this one off with Drake Baldwin, LogoFractor, blue for the Twins, Luke Keschel. Jackson Jobe, creators, debut Matt Shaw, and Tariq Skubal. All right, so these 2 go to Greg for the A's. All right. All right, last 2 packs in Finest. Should have 1 more auto left. We got Matt McLean for the Reds, Luis Castillo, Edgar Quero, Brooks Lee, Rafael Devers. Looks like our second auto, another rookie. That is for the Red Sox, Richard Fitz. Not familiar with him. Matt Chapman for the Giants, numbered. Let's get this one sleeved and top loaded. For the Giants, numbered to 150. Then we have a Corey Seager numbered to 75 on the creators for the Texans. That one went to Chad. Took that one on the mini. Got one for Kathy here. Here's a Roki Sasaki creators rookie card. Very nice. That's a refractor creators. If I can get it to focus. There we go. Roki creators refractor and Ian Happ. Nice looking card. All right, last pack of Finest, and then we'll move over to the Chrome Hobby. This is Dennis's boxes for or packs for Chad. For the A's for Chad. Jeez. Francisco Lindor for the Mets. Ketel Marte for the Diamondbacks. Justin Henry Malloy. We got a red. That's number 5 typically. That could be pretty big. Let's hold that for just a second. That could be very big because reds are typically to 5. It's right there. Ozzy Albies, X-Fractor. Hunter Green, X-Fractor. Zach Wheeler, X-Fractor. Is there another red? Royce Lewis to 10 for the Twins. Well, that's kind of what I was getting at. Jose Altuve, Caden Dana, and a Yamamoto. I did say these were reds are typically very good. I wasn't expecting to see back-to-back reds in the same pack, but oof. Twinkies also went out of the mini. Mark Hudson takes that to 10. Royce Lewis. Ramirez, you have been bumped. All right. This looks like a case hit type card. I wonder if this is one of those, the man cards, but numbered. Because you see how it's like all this confetti stuff? No, it's a Fiesta? Oh, it's a red. Oh, Chad. How about a boom for that one? 5 of 5. Ellie De La Cruz Fiesta. Chad has been dying for me to hit him a big red's Ellie De La Cruz card. We had the Pearl in the last break, and he just scored again with a 5 of 5 Ellie De La Cruz going to the Reds. Congrats, Chad. Chad's been on a bit of a hot streak lately. That's a big card. That's a big card right there. That can go in the fire stand. Very nice. Yeah, you can put you up by the Charizard up here. Now I'll put that here. Put Chapman up here. Damn, that's huge. That was a hell of a pack right there. That's the kind of pack you want to pull out of a shop. 5 of 5 case hit. Nice. That's big. Very nice. If only it was a rookie. But hey, we'll take it, right? All right, we're going to move on to Topps Chrome now. Chad actually traded his Jim Palmer card he got from the last break for the Reds in this one. So I think that was a good trade for Chad. Chad, you got to thank Kathy because Kathy's the one that picked that box too. So Kathy should get a thank you as well. She's the one that picked the number. All right. So top side is going to go to Kelsey. Bottom side is going to go to Andrew. Empty box. Here we go. Superfractors are in play. That was really close to hitting a Superfractor bounty as well. We are almost up to 1,000. We're getting closer to $1,000 on that Superfractor bounty. We're at $675 on that Superfractor bounty right now in break credit. You can buy yourself a jumbo Chrome hobby box. I would say you had the touch. It might not have been the card you were looking for, Kathy, but it was sure the card Chad was looking for. It kind of set up for that too because the autos were not really anything to like super get like hyped about, and then that last pass hitting a Royce Lewis to 10 and then hitting that Ellie to 5. Oof, that was nice. That was very nice. Finest has been. I don't love the price of Finest. I hate where I have to put the price of Finest, but I mean it's done well. You did pick the case hit out of the case. That you did do. Case hit is dead. That case is dead now. Just kidding. All right. So this half is going to be Kelsey, who has the A's. Everyone else has theirs. Good luck. Tristan Casas, Jeremy Pena, Shota Amanga for the Cubs, Deshaun Kersey, Xavier Sangja, Emmanuel Kloss, JJ Bleday, that's one for Kelsey, Michael Waka, Christopher Morel, Tyler Stevenson, Gunnar Henderson, throwback, Jace Jung, Blake Dunn, Seiya Suzuki, Kettle Marte, Angel Martinez, Cody Bellinger, Mike Talkman, Mookie Betts, Fortune 15 for the Dodgers. Brett Rooker for the A's. Jake Bloss for the Blue Jays. Jose Siri. Brooks Lee, rookie power players. Eduardo Henriquez for the Dodgers. Jung-Ho Lee, Randy Arozarena. Gavin Sheets, refractor. Adley Rushman, Justin Malloy, Henry Malloy. Brian Reynolds, Junior Caminero, Jack Kanowatz, Corey Seager, Matt Olson, Brooks Lee on the throwback, Jackson Merrill, Ben Rice rookie, Kyle Schwarber, Shota Amanga, and Driscoll. Wow, that side was awful. I can't even. There wasn't a single numbered card in that entire side. Holy cow. Maybe I should just. God, we're so expensive. I'd say we just do 2 finest boxes next time, but that's a $750 just right there. All right, so those will go to Kelsey. All right, other half. Do want to thank everybody for getting these breaks and these mini filled. So the general consensus seems to be that you all would much rather me continue, if I'm going to post minis where you can't lose than post minis where it's cheap. Because I've kind of got that notice that when I post minis that are cheap, it seems like we struggle, even though if I say it's like $10 a spot. Is that numbered to 5, Chad? Because yours is numbered to 5. I mean, you're one off away from a SuperFractor on that. But it does seem like that when we have the you can't lose minis and kind of throw a bunch of different variations of things in there, it seems like that seems to do much better for getting breaks filled than trying to do anything with like, hey, it's a $6 mini, but only top 5 out of 20 hit. It's good. If I know that, then I can tailor things to that. Well, hey, it only costs you a Jim Palmer, Chad. All right, last pack here. When I saw it was the Reds helmet, I had a feeling it had to be, caught it. It had to be Ellie, because I'm like, there's no way a case hit's going to be anyone else for the Reds but that, unless it was like a Johnny Bench. All right, here we go. The back half of this one. So this will be Andrew has the A's. We got Benzo, Chris Bassett, Jackson Churio, Kota Senga, Julio, Wilson Contreras, Ronel Blanco, Tommy Sagano, Nathan Lowe, Mookie Betts backwards. That is a negative Mookie Betts. A negative for a Mookie Betts. Well, I'm glad we were able to do that for you tonight. That was a hell of a hit. Corey Seager for the Rangers. Xavier Edwards. Richard Fitz. Gilbert Diaz. I feel like we're on the edge of getting an auto here. Bryce Harper on the all edge. Will Wagner. Corbin Burns. Like I'm waiting for it to jump out. Vlad Jr. Brenton Doyle. Josh Lowe. Like you see how I'm kind of like, Oh, that would have been a good one. Paul Skeens. There it is. For the Twinkies. Dave Festa. Dang. Chrome's been rough. I don't have any other way to say it. Chrome has been a very rough product, and it's very hard when your back's up against the wall on how much it cost. I went deep on Chrome investing, and it was rough. Dave Festa. The negative is nice, at least. All right. We've had a negative and an auto. We have not even seen a numbered card yet. Gunnar Henderson, Fortune 15, Riley Green, Will Warren, Harrison Bader, James Talion, Tyler Gentry, Christian Yelich, backwards Trey Sweeney. That is a Green Wave 60 and 99 for the Tigers. And let's see. Let's finish this off. We got a Yordan Alvarez, Dylan Cease, Chris Sale, Nick Sogard, Adley Rushman, Connor Gillespie, Pedro Leon, Seth Lugo, Jared Duran, and a Tatis Jr. rounds out that box. That was a rough box. The Finest was a great box. Well, the Finest was a good box. That ended great. The Chrome was a rough box. Ugh. All right, let's recap this one. Trey Sweeney, 60 of 99. Brooks Lee, power players. Brooks Lee, throwback rookie. Ben Rice, rookie. Luke Keschel. I totally understand. Luke Keschel to 200. Jose Ramirez to 250. Roki Sasaki on the Creators. James Wood on the rookie. Paul Skeens Creators. Dylan Cruz on the Nationals. Luis Angel Acuna on the Refractor rookie. I don't remember where you are, Kathy, on your shipment. I think you're close. You're 5 of 5 with what you got into tonight. You were in most of the breaks tonight. Yeah, trust me, I'm bummed with that Chrome box. That was not a great Chrome box. Ugh. David Festa on the autograph. Mookie Betts on the refractor, negative refractor for the Dodgers. Corey Seager to 75. Justin Henry Malloy. Royce Lewis to 10 on the red. Corbin Carroll to 60. Brooks Lee to 300. Richard Fitz on the other autograph from Finest. Matt Chapman to 150. And clearly the fire hit of the night so far is the Ellie De La Cruz to 5 from the Fiesta. Super nice. That's going to go over here by the Charizard. Very nice hit. Kathy, if you want to put if you're going to take a break and you want to put a shipping request in, just shoot me a note. I appreciate you picking the Dodgers up tonight. So I can send your stuff out. Just let me know if you want me to send what I got out for you. Or you can shoot me a note right here. All right. We got one more break left tonight. We have the Topps Finest Basketball. It is technically the last one I have, but it's also technically not. I have still some at the card shop. But I thought I'd do a single box. This is SuperFractor eligible. let's run this one. Then we're going to call it a night. Inix cheap breaks tomorrow. Cheap is the name of the game tomorrow. We're going to have a 14-box Monopoly basketball break. It's only $25 a spot, but it's 14 blaster boxes. We're going to have a Donruss hobby, which should be very inexpensive. And we will have the Score football, which definitely is very inexpensive. We're going to do the cheap breaks Wednesday. I'm going to call it. All right. So let me take this. You definitely had all the makings for a big hit there, Kathy, for sure. The boxes were not kind. All right. So let me get this list. I'm going to run the random. Again, I'm going to do a traditional random on this one. All right. 25 Topps Finest NBA single. All right, so I got to drop T-Wolves, Celtics, 76ers was the other team Andrew said. Yeah, 76ers with Jared McCain is a decent team pick there. All right. Let's see. Warriors out. Hawks out. Grizzlies. 76ers. Wizards. Bulls. Knicks and Thunder. All right. 3 6-sided dice, rolling this one, going 5 times, 1, 2, 2. All right. And here is your list. All right, I'm going to tag folks for this one. Chad, Greg, Andrew, Jaw, Mr. Trokey, and Ray. All right. All right. So here's your teams for this one. You got Chad's got the T-Wolves, the Bucks, and the Nuggets. Ray's got the Warriors, the Hornets, and the Cavs. Phil's got the Hawks, the Jazz, and the Pelicans. Andrew has the Wizards, the Pacers, and the Pistons. Phil's got the Grizz, the Spurs, and the Kings. Andrew's got the 76ers, the Trailblazers, and the Heat. Jaw's got the Thunder, the Lakers, and the Rockets. Ray's got the Knicks, the Nets, and the Mavs. Jaw's got the Celtics, the Raptors, and the Suns. And Greg has the Bulls, the Clippers, and the Magic. Those are your teams. All right, we're going to jump into this one real quick. Probably just going to rip it all instead of going pack by pack because I do have to get going early in the morning. Yay! And there's only 3 to go. Normally, I would consider doing late night poker with this one because this is a perfect box to do late night break poker. But if I didn't have to go get up and start driving at 6:30 to get to my doctor's appointment at 8:30, I would totally be doing that. But unfortunately, that's not the case. But hey, we did 5 breaks tonight, so that's kind of cool. We ran 5 breaks tonight, 5 different breaks tonight. It's been a while since we've done that, so this one's going to be awful to sort. This one is always a pain in the butt to sort. So they didn't put the friggin' city name on the cards. Again, this is SuperFractor eligible. So if we hit a SuperFractor out of here, whoever has that team will win $675 in break credit. And then the bounty will start all over again. All right, last pack. Let's split it. All right. Here we go. Good luck to you all on the basketball break. 2 autographs coming out of this as well. Kicking off, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Rob Dillingham, Kevin Love, Zach Collins, Kevin Filipowski. We've got a green /50 Tidjane Saloon for the Hornets. That's going to Ray Santana. It's a good start. Nice low numbered card to kick things off. Very nice. And we got a Darren Holmes. The second, we have an arrivals on a Jay Mitchell, Khalil Ware, Darren Holmes the second, Bogdan Bogdanovic, Zach Edey for the Grizz. Nice. Scotty Barnes, Kevin Herter, David Thompson. That's a throwback. And then we got a Jimmy Butler for the Warriors to 250. I think it's Warriors or it's Pacers. I think it's Warriors. David Thompson for the Nuggets. The vintage auto. Nuggets going to Chad. Chad's on fire tonight. He's on fire! Tomorrow I go for my doctor's appointment with my leukemia doctor, so hoping all of my blood work comes back better than it has previously. My blood count number went up a little bit last time, but my liver was the bigger concern. I know my liver's been doing better. Hope it's continuing to do better. So here is hoping for some better numbers tomorrow. Jamal Shaheed, Darren Holmes, Magic Johnson. That is numbered for the Lake Show. That is 1 of 99 on the Showstoppers. Nice Magic there to 99. Yeah, that's true. We got a something. Oh, we have a potentially a very big card right here. That Masters card, that's an auto. That could be a very big card. I have seen that is where the LeBrons, the Currys live. Grant Hill, Jalen Brunson, Clint Capella, Derek Lively, Ron Holland. I'm going to save that. We're going to let that marinate. I can't do that one yet. We got to let that marinate because if that's a LeBron auto, that could be absolutely a monster. Alexander Sarr, nice for the Wizards. Dylan Jones, Baylor Sherman, Zach Edey on the X-Fractor rookie. Nice. Those Masters, that's the big hit cards. CJ McCollum, Brandon Ingram, Devin Booker, Victor Wembanyama, Shaden Sharp, Marcus Smart, Al Horford to 200, and a Aaron Gordon to 150. Now, they do have other rookies on it. It's not just only big hits in that Masters card, but that is where those big hits live. That is the type of variation you want to see if you want to hit a LeBron auto or a Curry auto or one of those guys. So that could be very significant. Could be extremely significant. All right. And then we have a Devin Booker. GG Jackson, good game. Jake Paletto. That's why I see GG. I was like, good game. Jake Paletto. Jamal Shaheed. Tristan Newton. Cam Whitmore. Aaron Gordon. Ben Simmons. Blue Lugan Dort to 125. LogoFractor. Zach LaVine. LeBron, speaking of the man right there, was a LeBron James showstoppers. Karl Anthony Towns, Kevin Love, and Bronny James Jr. Let's finish off this box and let's see what our Masters autograph could be. My expectation levels are, I'm hoping for the best, but I'm expecting the bottom of the rung. Could be anything. All right. We got a Jimmy Butler. Come on, Jimmy. Jimmy Butler, Franz Wagner, Harrison Ingram, Alexander Sarr, Dylan Brooks to 75. Bronny Refractor, nice for the Lakers. That is a Dean Carter. Dean? Devin Carter, sorry. Rob Dillingham and a Damian Lillard. All right. Here we go. The Masters card. Is it a LeBron? Is it a Curry? Is it a Victor Wembanyama? Could be a Victor Wembanyama card. We have pulled one auto in this group before, but what? One? I know we pulled definitely one. I don't know if we pulled two. All right. Here we go. Good luck to everybody. A lot of hair there, so I don't think it's LeBron. It is to 25. I am not sure who that is. I am still not sure who that is. That's Jordan Poole. Where's my dun, 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 for the Wizards? Damn. I told you I was expecting the worst, hoping for the best. That's a letdown. That's fine, Greg. Jordan Poole for the Wizards going to Andrew. And that is going to round out your Topps Finest break. Damn. I had so much hope in that card. All right, we're going to do a recap, and then we're going to call it a night. Breaks going up again tomorrow, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. It's our cheapo Wednesday breaks. A bunch of really inexpensive breaks I'm putting up. Basketball should have a lot of value to it. I got 14 blaster boxes of Monopoly. So, all right, Jordan Poole autograph to 25. Dylan Brooks to 75. Bronny Refractor. Alexander Sarr Refractor. Magic Johnson to 99. Dave Thompson autograph. Not to be confused with the Wendy's guy. Tajay Saloon to 50 for the Hornets. Jimmy Butler to 250. Al Horford to 200. Lugan Dort to 125. And Aaron Gordon to 150. Yep. Thank you, Chad. Thank you, everybody, for joining the breaks tonight. I am going to quickly shuffle myself off to bed because I have to get up early. But I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great week. Again, breaks going up again tomorrow, 6, 7, 8 o'clock. And we'll see what we can keep on pulling. But hope you all have a great night, great week. And we will catch you all later.